Prosperity is a herbal remedy that has been naturally designed to nourish the prostate gland. Prosperity uses a combination of leaves, roots, and barks to create a tincture designed to nourish your prostate gland. It also will assist in prostate-related issues such as erectile dysfunction, swollen prostates, and problems related to the passage of urine. Call or WhatsApp 728-8289, 728-8289 and get your bottle today. Prosperity.
A goal to build your mother a house. That's a very genuine vibes. I mean, everyone should want to build their mother a house. In fact, not just your mother a house. I mean, that's not the goal. No, that cannot be the goal. That's a target, but that's not the goal. That's impossible. That's impossible. If your goal is to build your mother a house, like that's a goal. Remember, goal is something that you are achieving, trying to achieve, you know. A billionaire is not going to have a goal of building his mother a house, even if it's $1 million house. It is someone who is trying to create the wealth and the income to build their mother a house that has the goal of building their mother a house. Maybe they have the money to build their mother a house, but they have other things to do with that same money that they have that could build their mother a house. So it's a goal for them. It's something they want to achieve because it's not readily available. You get me? That's why it's a goal, because you're not there as yet. So if you're not there as yet, make the goal bigger than just building your mother a house. You come from a community where even when your mother went to work, the lady down the street took care of you. Why not build her a house too? What about the teacher at school that you talk so much about? She needs a house as well. And what about your Auntie Mabel? And what about the 10 other women in the community that you grew up when you went to the farm with your father? Build all of them a house. I don't have that much money. You see, that's the problem. The mindset. Put it on your goal sheet. Your goal is to build 100 mothers, 100 houses. Think big, man. What is hard? You're not going to get sick to think, you know. You're not going to get sick to think. So instead of building, and I mean it, really try to do it. Literally, that means you have to create. You have to create a path now to get there. This is not wishful thinking, you know. When you are motivated and you're thinking big and you make up your mind, especially if you're sharing it with people, that you need to get to that destination, you're going to create a path to get to the destination. So if an individual wants to go to Ghana from Trinidad, they're going to go online and look for what airline is going from Trinidad and going to Ghana. They're not going to go online and look for an airline and they don't know where they don't want to go. They want to go. They're not going to go to the airport and say, I want a ticket on the next plane coming in. I'm just going anywhere. They don't know where they're going. They don't know where the plane is going to land. They don't even know what plane is coming for them. People don't do that, not unless they're running away from the law or something. People don't do that. You know where you want to go. I want to go to Ghana. I want to go to Zimbabwe. Let's go and see which plane going to Zimbabwe, which plane going to Ghana. So that's the way you're supposed to deal with your life. Most of us, again, we live life, reality. We don't know where we're going. We're just gonna jump on the bus and where we end up, we end up. That's why we like to say opportunity knocks and opportunity open doors and all of these things. Many of us, we don't go looking for the opportunity. We're waiting for it to come. So in the same way you can decide, I go into this place. You must decide in your life, I want to get to this place. So when you decide, I want to get to this place, you will be much more motivated because you know where you're going. Because if you're driving your car and you don't know where you're going, you're gonna slow down. what we doing, looking back, what's next. But if you know where you're going, especially if you're on time, you press down on the gas and you turn the corner, you reverse, because you know exactly where you're going. That's what motivation is all about. So you have to think big. So what's the trick now? All right. All right. All right. I'm not gonna just build mommy a house. I'm gonna build at least 2 houses. I said 100 houses. Man, I can't build no 100 houses. You're still giving up. You're still giving up. Listen. You don't understand what we're talking about here. We have this abundance. Nothing too hard to do. What is hard to do? What is hard to do? Look at all these jet planes that we see fly above our head and all these cruise liners that you see on the water. People own them. Boy, they have plenty of money. You see, I'm telling you, and that's the response you get when you engage in this sort of conversation. We have to break the shackles away from our minds. Go and build 100 houses. There are people building 100 houses. There are people building thousands of houses. Find some way to do it. Now, let's be realistic. We're building 100 houses in 10 years. No, realistically, 10 years. From where we are now, struggling to build one house. Let's put a realistic plan that we're building 100 houses in 10 years. Now, we can do that faster than that, but let's look at it on a realistic level now. So then now we plot and we plan and we see what we need and material and the economics, and obviously we may have to create a whole business to just reach to that degree that we build in these houses for these 100 mothers. Now at the end of 10 years, let's just assume you only build 50 of these houses. Let's say 40 or 30. So you reach only 30 of these houses. You would have achieved much more than you initially thought you would have achieved, even if it's 10 houses you end up building. Because that is what usually happens. That is what's going to happen. If you have a goal and you look like you're going to achieve the goal when you just need to move the goalpost. They have a phrase in football, soccer, where they say, man, you're moving the goalpost. You move the goalpost when you're getting closer to the goal. Hey, it's motivated. You want to be. You want to stay motivated. So now your target to build that 100, those 100 houses for those 100 mothers, and we can't take 10 years. I don't know how I come to say 10 years. We have to do that in at least 4 years. At least 4 years, we build in those 100 houses. At least 4 years. So we need to put a 4-year plan. You alone can't do that now. You alone can't do that. Now you need to form a committee. You see, you might have to start the work. You need to form a committee from the people in the community and at least get 5 good soldiers that you grew up with and say, hey, listen, I have an idea. Now we need to build 100 houses for Aunt Mabel and Sarah and Jacqueline, whose husband died 10 years ago, etc., etc. Remember these old ladies who take care of us, and you build a committee, you start to have town hall meeting with the village, and then you even start a business and start fundraising. You see how you do it? Because you put it to work in your mind. You had a vision, you had an idea. So instead of just wanting to build your mother a house, you had a bigger vision. 100 houses in 4 years, maybe 3. And you're going to do it. Don't bother with me saying even if you build 10, you are going to build 100. But even if you build 10, you would have done more than you would have thought. So again, the target. Now, the point I'm making with all of that is you need to aim higher. Than your target. Because if it's one thing that you're sure to get out of that project, your mother will get a house. You need to aim higher than the target. So then after understanding the goal and understanding the target, then you would have to take massive action.
The Tiger's Nest is a Radio Anu International exclusive program brought to you by the Honorable Priest Isaac. The Tiger's Nest is aired live every Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. local standard time. Become a subscriber through our website by visiting www.priestisaacinstitute.com and choose between our subscription plans. Or you can subscribe by using the details provided in the link below.
Prosperity is a herbal remedy that has been naturally designed to nourish the prostate gland. Prosperity uses a combination of leaves, roots, and barks to create a tincture designed to nourish your prostate gland. It also will assist in prostate-related issues such as erectile dysfunction, swollen prostates, and problems related to the passage of urine. Call or WhatsApp 728-8289, 728-8289 and get your bottle today. Prosperity.